amigos. Hey, how you doing? We're back. We're back with another cheeky try. Guys, tastes like heaven. Tastes like heaven. But anyways, how are we, amigos? How has your week been? I hope everybody has had an amazing week. 2 weeks, because it's been 2 weeks. But yeah, as promised, today we're going to be doing a cheeky little movement board reveal. Yeah, that's right. Movement board reveal. That's what we're going to be doing today. So, I'm really excited to show you what I've created, but also, as you can see, things are a little bit different. We'll get onto that. But yeah, let's reveal the movement board because it's just so exciting. And I haven't had it up, and so I've had to make space, and I chipped my wall earlier, but it's fine because I don't think you can see. I was trying to put the nail in the wall so I'll be able to hang it. But yeah, so are you ready? Are you ready? I'm so ready. So here she is. Dun dun dun. Hello. Yeah. Look at her. Beautiful in full effect. But Lord, we love her. So I know she's like quite similar to the other one, but like I said, I just needed more. You know what I mean? I needed like more stuff to look at. So I really like this one. Like, I've got a mirror behind so I can, anyway, it doesn't matter. But shall I talk you through her? I'm gonna talk you through her. So where do we start? You know what I mean? I think we should start at the top. Well, in the middle. But on a serious note, thank you, God. You know, we love that. And tomorrow we do better because, you know, it's all about the 1%. We've got Kaizen down here. We've got a few fire horses to remember what year we're in. You know what I'm saying? Remember what energies are with us. This one, right, I had to put on the ripples because, yeah, there's definitely not any ripples on that one. But it's so significant because everything you touch will ripple. Everything you touch has a ripple effect. So what are your ripples? You know what I mean? Are you putting out good ripples into the world? I try to. So that's just like my little reminder. Control your tongue because, you know, the power of the tongue, you know, it's very powerful. Shine, I am surrounded by love and positivity. This is one of my favourite little quotes. Same root, new flower. Oof. Let it sink in, like marinate. Yeah, divine timing for yin and yang. Obviously, you two see it because you know my goal. You know my plan for the year. 2190 rule, movement, all the cameras. Do you know what I'm saying? Creative director. Miracles surround me because they do. Power of the tongue is so real. Speak nothing but greatness over your life. Yeah. Perfect little reminder. Tell me again. Tell me again. Let them. We'll leave that there. In my becoming era, yes I am. I knew this chapter was going to be super powerful for me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no more repeated cycles in 2026. No, it says no more repeated cycles. 2026 is the year to grow. And that's what we'll be doing, right? We'll be growing around here, you know what I mean? So be you unapologetically, you know, authenticity at its finest. Honey, your soul is golden. Only pure intentions and angelic energy. You know what I'm saying? Peaceful mind, grateful heart, yes. May all negative energy and ill intention be returned back to sender because, you know, I'm rubber, you're glue. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you say about stuff me and sticks to you, you know what I mean? Courage. Yep. Enjoy the space between where you are and where you are going. Doors are opening for me. This one. Push me, God. I want the life we talk about because we'll be talking, you know. We'll be talking. So I'm like, push me because everything we speak about, that's what I want. And I can and I will. Focus. And you know what? I found this one. And it definitely isn't on that one. But this is like a little reflection thing. So it says, reflection, ask yourself gently. What patterns am I ready to leave behind? What feels complete, even if it wasn't perfect? What do I no longer need to carry forward? Yeah. Food for thought. But yeah, here she is. Super cute. You know, my piece is very important. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? 21.90. Thank you, universe, for allowing everything in my favour. Yeah, I'm back. Like I never left, but I'm back and I'm better than ever. So we love that. Don't wait, but it's do it. You know, if you know, you know. You know? So yeah, here she is. So we're gonna, as you can see, I've already moved my other one along. So should we put her off? So excited! It's a little creative corner, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna, we'll pop her here. Let's try and get her straight. Wow. Okay then. Look at the little creative corner, you know what I mean? We absolutely love it. Well, I love it anyway. And this one, guys, it's so sad because I don't know where to put it. I couldn't fit it on there, but I've left it out because I will find a way. And it says it's not personal, it's vibrational. What's your vibe saying? You know what I'm saying? So I do want that somewhere, but I will find space because yeah, I really want it somewhere. So I've just left that out here for now. But yeah, amigos. Let's have a little sip actually. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take a picture for my thumbnail. Damn, it's fine. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so look, we have a new little setup. And I just want to say thank you. Look, okay, then. I have a monitor now because, you know, one thing about me, right? Previous versions of me, I used to be the sort of person, the woman that needed everything to be able to start. And I was really trying to consciously not do that this time around. I'm like, no, I'll invest in myself, you know, gradually. So yeah, that's what I've done. So thank you so much. My bro, you know, he come through for me, you know what I'm saying? Because he's got all the plugs. So my bro come through for me. So I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, my brother. And yeah, here she is. And so I'm not gonna lie, when I'm doing my work, oh, and it's so nice because I can see everything big, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, it's making my work a lot easier. So yeah, really loving it. And also I bought the arm, right? And I was really struggling to put the arm together. Now guys, if you know me, I'm a flat pack queen, okay? I'm good at these things. But I was really struggling to put up the arm, so I was like, okay. But I was reading the instructions wrong. That's what it was. Because I seen on the instructions that I needed a drill. Now I'm equipped. Yeah, I have a drill. But I was like, I don't really want to be drilling into my desk, you know. Like, I'm not really too sure about that. So I spoke to my friend about it. He was like, I didn't drill mine in. Like, you don't have to drill it in. So then I came home and reread the instructions, and it's like other ways of how you can install it. So I was like, oh, no, I don't even need to do that. So I persevered and I managed to set it up all by myself. I love this little life of mine, you know what I mean? But yeah, monitor's here, you know what I mean? I got my mouse, my keyboard is on the way, and watch, it's gonna be one of those keyboards that's so clicky. Yeah? I'm gonna be loving it. So exciting, guys. All these new changes are happening, and yeah, we're in a nice little flow, you know what I'm saying? So we ride the wave whilst it's here, do you know what I mean? Because what goes up must come down, as we know, you know? So yeah, just keeping a level head, keeping it on a nice accord, you know what I'm saying? But what has been going on since the last time that we caught up? A lot has been going on actually, and you know what, recently I've met some amazing new people, and I love that. Like, honestly, like, you know, being in rooms with people that are like-minded, and that like their light within is so bright, like they just shine bright. It's so refreshing, you know, like I just thank God every time. Like, I really do. So yeah. Also, I've added actress to my CV now, so Yeah, if you know, you know. But can I just say, right, who would have thought 4 months ago I was scared of sitting in front of the camera and speaking to you guys like this, do you know what I mean? Whereas now, I don't really mind it. I'll be real with you, I'm over the fear, and yeah. Right, so I've got something to say here anyway, because, you know, I like to fill you in, I like to keep you updated with my life, do you know what I mean? But guys, something happened to me last week, right? And I had a very traumatic experience, okay? I come home from work one night and yeah, I experienced something very traumatic. And the thing is, right, the thing is that I didn't know how to deal with it. I'll be real with you. I thought that I was equipped to deal with anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything that life throws at me, I have the belief that I'm more than equipped to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not equipped to deal with it, I'll deal with it. I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? I'll find a way. Not an excuse. So, anyways, what I experienced completely scattered my brain. It really messed up my nervous system. I was off for days, right? I held it well, but I was off for days. Oh my gosh. It was so scary for me. Like I said, I experienced something which wasn't nice and I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was a little damsel in distress, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's all well and good being the queen of the queendom until things like this happen and the queen has to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say thank you so much, Jenny, because my girl, she really helped me out. Like, literally, I was like, girl, I need some help because I'm scared. I don't know what to do. So, Jen, you're a real one, like for real, for real. But anyways, like I said, guys, this situation happened and I had to deal with something that I'd never experienced before, ever in my lifetime. And like I said, it really threw me, right? Like for days. And my nervous system, yeah, there's a lot going on. But you know what I realised? Isn't it funny, right? Or isn't it interesting that when you haven't experienced something before, there's literally like in your brain, there's no recollection, there's no memory, there's no how to do something or figure something out, right? So like I said, this is something that I've never experienced before. Thank God, and hopefully I'll never experience it again, do you know what I mean, Lord? But it scattered my brain, and I was like, why is my brain so scattered and why can't I calm myself down? Like, why can't I soothe myself? I really found it very difficult to soothe myself and I was like, why? Now I know why, but I was still questioning why, do you know what I mean? But then, like I said, what I realised is there was no recollection in my brain of what actually to do, what to do here, how to deal with this situation, because I've never experienced it before. So yeah, I just want to let you know, like at one point, I went through every single emotion that night. That's what I will say. Like it happened, I think it was like the Wednesday night, I believe. And like I said, I went through every single emotion that night and I didn't sleep at all. And it was quite funny because at first I was petrified. Number one, that was fight or flight and I froze. I was petrified. I didn't know what to do. Then I was scared. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was panicking. I was really panicking. I was really scared. And then, like, as the night progressed, like, I got really frustrated with myself. I actually got a bit angry. And I was like, are you joking? I can deal with this. I have to deal with this. Do you know what I mean? You need to put your big girl boots on and you need to deal with the problem. And then I was like, whoa, back it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a tough cookie, but geez, like, I'm definitely not equipped. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, something happened. And I don't want to tell you what it is either because it's just not nice. But just rest assured, the problem is solved and I'm good again. But the problem is solved and the problem is now gone. And also, I'm actually quite grateful because, you know, now I have like some recollection in my mind. So if it ever does happen again or if it ever happens to anybody else and you know what I mean, like one of my peeps and they don't know how to deal with it, it's fine, because I can be like, oh, like it's fine, all you need to do is XYZ, do you know what I mean? Because now I have that experience, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're experiencing new things then you know, just embrace them, do you know what I'm saying? Everything is happening for you, okay? It's not happening to you, yeah? So it was just probably a little reminder that God was trying to give me, like, you good girl, you got this, do you know what I mean? But also, how lucky am I to be surrounded by such equipped queens? I'm so grateful, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I am surrounded by equipped queens, you know, goddesses, empresses. Yeah, man, I love my girls, absolutely love them. So yeah, that's that. And I'm not gonna lie, everybody else found my situation hilarious apart from my older sister. She was like, and then even today when I spoke to her, she was like, thank you for making me live that experience with you. I was like, wow, we go through it together. Yeah, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, scared or not. I gotta tell you, sister, I gotta tell you. So yeah, and also, look at the lovely flowers. My sister told me to put like a pin in the tulips, and apparently it makes them stand up upright. So maybe they'll be upright in a few days, because I did do that, but it hasn't actually worked for me yet. If you're new here, hey new subscribers, because we've got new subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So as always, thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're locked in, you know, we're peoples now, do you know what I'm saying? So Amelia, my little sister, she messaged me also, and she was like, I'm learning how to play chess, sis. We could play together. I was like, okay. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. You know what? I just want to say how proud I am of everybody that is in my life. I just have to say it, like, I'm surrounded by such amazing people, and I never take it for granted, you know, but I can never express my gratitude with the language that I have. Like, it's really difficult for me to be able to like express how I feel on the inside with the vocabulary and the limited language that I have. So yeah, I'm just truly grateful for everybody that is in my life and everybody that shows up for me. Like, it doesn't go unnoticed, do you know what I mean? Like, I see you and I appreciate you so much. So to all my peeps, man, I love you. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting a pet. I really want a pet. And I don't know if I'm just like dog broody, do you know what I mean? Because I'd love to have a dog. I really want a dog. But I just don't have the commitment for a dog at the moment. You know, like, life is full and busy and I'm on a mission. Do you know what I'm saying? And even though it would be really nice to have like a little companion, oh my gosh, it would be so lovely. But yeah, I'm not getting a dog just yet, do you know what I'm saying? That's for like later on in life, you know what I mean? And I definitely would not get a cat. How to the no. I definitely would not get a cat. I'm not a cat person. They're not my favourite pets, not my favourite animals. I can deal with my sister's cat because my sister's got a cat and I love her cat because he's just lovely and he would never attack me, do you know what I mean? But cats are scary and they're very unpredictable. I don't like them. They're not my pet of choice. Sorry for the cat lovers out there. Yeah, I'm not judging, no disrespect or anything like that, do you know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm a dog person. I'd much rather prefer a dog over a cat. So if I'm not going to get a dog, then definitely not going to get a cat. And also, the cats be bringing you in things. They'll be bringing you in gifts and stuff. And I cannot deal with that at all. So, even though a cat probably could have come in handy, yeah, for my traumatic experience, would have really come in handy. But yeah, no, I'm not having no cat. So, okay, through this conversation, I've realised I'm not getting a pet. I'm going to get a plant. I'm going to take my sister's advice because as I'm going through these pets, it's actually looking like quite a chore. You know what I mean? I'm just about taking care of myself actually at the moment. Well, do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, maybe let's just allow the pets for now. But yeah, I've yapped enough. You know, that is what I have to say today. But the purpose of today's video, I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely to reveal the movement board. So yeah, I'm glad that I've shown you. And now that she's up, and also like I said, we've got a new creative space, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to leave it there. You know, try is done. So yeah. Amigos, it's that time. It's that time for me to leave you. But don't worry, I'll see you on Sunday, you know. But amigos, thank you so much if you have watched this video. Any newcomers, hey y'all. Hey, I appreciate you. Welcome. But yeah, you know, sending all the good vibes your way. As you know, the good vibes are on the way from me to you. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Well, I'll see you on Sunday. But for another one, for another cheeky chat, yeah? But amigos, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Thank you so much if you have watched this video. And please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. But yeah, have an amazing week. The good vibes are on the way. From me to you, of course. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.